I heard a phone.
Yes, I heard it too.
Oh my
goodness. Okay. Hello, boys and girls and various animals. It's time for another puppet show. As promised, we will now perform the Three Little Pigs. Yay! Griffin will be performing the puppets.
Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill.
Okay. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs, and they went out into the world to seek their fortunes. La 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 la. Now, the first thing each of them had to do was build a house to live in. The first little pig met a man carrying a bundle. Whoops, that's the wolf.
Ow!
Okay. Please, sir, he said, give me some straw to build myself a house. The straw was quickly built, and the little pig was just settling down nicely when a big, bad wolf knocked on the door and said,
Little pig, let me come in.
And the little pig said, not by hair on my chinny chin chin. Then the big bad wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in, and he ate up the fat little pig. And that was the end of the first little pig. The second little pig built himself a house of sticks. He was just putting the finishing touches to the curtain windows when the big bad wolf knocked at the door and said,
Little pig, let me come in.
And the little pig said, not by hair on my chinny chin chin. Then the big bad wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he blew the house in, and he ate up the second little pig, and that was the end of that little pig. Now, the third little pig had built himself a house of bricks. It took him much longer to build than a straw house or a house of sticks. The little pig had just got the last brick in place when the big bad wolf knocked at the door and said,
Knocked at the door.
He knocked at the door and said,
Little pig, let me come in.
And the little pig said, not by hair on my chinny chin chin. Then the big bad wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, but he could not blow the house in. The little brick house stayed there with the fat little pig safe inside. The wolf said,
It's no good hiding, little pig. I shall come down the chimney.
And the little pig said,
Come in.
And then he put a big pot of water on the fire to boil, and the big bad wolf came down the chimney, and splash, he landed right in the pot of boiling water. The third little pig had wolf stew for dinner that night, and that was the end of the big bad wolf. The end. Thank you, players. Thank you. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you for coming to our puppet show. See you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yay! All right, let's watch it. Thank you to the audience for coming to the show.